Today, I am reviewing the Lenovo ThinkStation P3 Tiny Workstation. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. If you think you need a massive, power-hungry desktop tower just to handle professional-grade workloads, this tiny machine is here to prove you wrong. I have been putting the Lenovo ThinkStation P3 Tiny through its paces for the last 2 weeks, and it is a fascinating piece of hardware that completely changes how I look at my desk space. If you are curious about the current pricing or want to check out the specific configuration I am using, I have included links below the video for you to explore. Let's start with the elephant in the room. This thing is remarkably small. It is essentially the size of a thick paperback book, yet it houses an Intel Core i7-14700 processor. That is a 20-core chip inside a chassis that fits behind my monitor. In my testing, that processor is the star of the show. I threw some heavy multitasking scenarios at it, including running several virtual machines alongside a browser with dozens of tabs and an active spreadsheet, and it didn't stutter. If you are a developer, a data analyst, or someone who lives in professional office suites, this CPU is going to handle your workflow without breaking a sweat. However, there is a trade-off for that size. Because the cooling system is so compact, the fan can get quite audible when you are pushing the processor to its limit. It is not a high-pitched whine, but it is a noticeable hum that you will definitely hear if you are working in a quiet room. If you are planning on doing long-duration rendering or heavy video exports, just be aware that this isn't a silent machine. One thing to keep in mind regarding the build is that this is an Oemgenuine listing. They take the base Lenovo unit and open it up to upgrade the RAM and the SSD. My unit came with 32 gigabytes of DDR5 memory and a 1 terabyte drive, and everything was installed cleanly. You still get a 1-year warranty through them, which is reassuring, but it is worth noting that this isn't shipping factory sealed directly from a Lenovo retail box. If that is a concern for you, definitely check the details in the links below. The port selection is solid for such a small footprint. You have your DisplayPort and HDMI, which makes running dual or even triple monitor setup straightforward. I've been using it with a dual 4K monitor setup, and the Intel UHD 770 graphics handled the desktop environment and productivity apps perfectly. Just don't get it twisted. This is not a gaming machine. If you are looking to do high-end 3D rendering or modern gaming, the integrated graphics are going to be your bottleneck. This is a workstation, not a gaming rig. What I really appreciated is the stability of the connection. The Wi-Fi 6 performance was snappy, and having a dedicated RJ45 port is a must-have for anyone who needs a stable, hardwired connection for server access or large file transfers. The included wired keyboard and mouse are functional, but honestly, they are basic office-grade peripherals. Most people buying this for professional work will likely have their own mechanical keyboard or ergonomic mouse preference, so I wouldn't let those accessories factor too much into your purchasing decision. So, who is this actually for? This is perfect for the person who needs workstation-level compute power but has a cramped office, a minimalist desk setup, or someone who needs to move their workstation between rooms or locations frequently. It is a fantastic tool for architects, coders, and business professionals who need reliability and speed. Who should avoid it? If you are a gamer, a professional video editor who needs a dedicated GPU, or someone who is sensitive to fan noise in a quiet environment, you might find this frustrating. You're paying a premium for the form factor, and if you have the desk space for a full-size tower, you can get more graphical horsepower for the same price elsewhere. Ultimately, the ThinkStation P3 Tiny is a specialized tool. It is not trying to be a do-it-all consumer PC, it is trying to be a compact, high-performance engine for your professional life. I have found it to be a very reliable workhorse, and the performance density is hard to beat. If you want to see if this fits your budget or look at the other specs available, remember you can find those details in the links below. It is a niche product, but for the right user, it is a game changer for maintaining a clean, powerful workspace.